Hey guys, it's Celine, and you guys requested for me to do a video on bullying, so here it goes. Well, first of all, many teenagers are committing suicide every day due to bullying. I think it's just completely ridiculous, and it's not fair at all. You do not know what someone's going through, so why would you pick on someone because you're insecure about yourself? At a point in everyone's life, they get bullied and it hurts. About a couple months ago, I was bullied because of my nationality and stuff that's just completely ridiculous. And no one knew what I was going through, so to them, it wasn't a big deal, but to me, it hurt. And I was at the point to where I just didn't want to be alive anymore, and that is the worst feeling in the world. Well, here's the story. A girl was harassing me on Twitter, and people kept jumping in. She was talking about how she was gonna knock 30 pounds of cellulite off of me at school the next day, and everyone was like, they couldn't wait for this Persian versus white fight, and they just couldn't wait for it. So anyways, people just kept harassing me, and I was going through a lot at home, and I couldn't take it all at one time. I was at the point where I just wanted to kill myself, and my parents took me to the police, and we told the police what happened, and they just told me to go to school the next day and just see what happened from there. So my mom kept me home from school that day because she didn't want me getting into any trouble or anything, and she went up to the school and talked to them about it because something like this happened to me last year, but the problem got solved because she went to the school and they handled everything. But this time, my mom went to the school and I stayed home, and she told the principal and stuff what happened, and they said they would get back to her, and they never did. Mom told them that I was staying home that day because people were harassing me and stuff, so she went up there and told them what all happened and why I wasn't there that day. And they said they would call her back whenever they talked to the students, and I'm guessing they never called the students into their office or whatever, because they never called my mom back, and they never told her anything, so it's just whatever. And then during school, when I wasn't there, she was tweeting about how I was scared, and she was saying, at least show up, ha ha ha, like I was really scared of her and all. And so I was like, okay, we'll see. So the next day, I went to the school, and some of my friends asked her if she wanted to fight, and she was making a huge scene. Like, that's what they told me. They said she was saying about, hell yeah, I want to fight her, yeah, whatever. And so I was like, okay, so if you want to fight, just meet me in the bathroom. So they told her to meet me in the bathroom, and so we met in the bathroom. And then when we got in there, she was talking about how she didn't want to fight me and stuff. And I was like, no, you were talking about how you want to fight me, so let's fight. And so she didn't want to fight me. We were arguing for like 5 or 10 minutes. There was like 4 people in there. I wanted to fight her in the bathroom so it wouldn't cause a huge scene. And I didn't want it to be like, I wasn't doing this for attention. I was just doing it to get my point across. So after I argued with her for about 5 or 10 minutes about her not wanting to fight me, I was just fed up with it. I was like, okay, whatever, this girl doesn't want to fight, she's scared, we know who's the bigger person, everyone knew who was the bigger person. So I was walking out, and I was like, okay, you're scared, so it's whatever, bye, and I was leaving. Then she was like, if you beat, I'm not scared. So I was like, oh heck no. So I ran back in there, and yeah, we fought, and that just sums up right there. We fought, and after that, I just went to class like nothing happened, and like a few minutes later, they called me to the office. I was like, oh crap. So I went to the office, and they told me, whatever, did we fight? I was like, yeah, whatever. And so I got suspended for 4 days, and after that, I went on Twitter, and people were talking about how I jumped her. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So everyone thought I jumped her and whatever, and then after that, the video started going around, and everyone realized that nobody got jumped. It was just a one-on-one fight, and so that's what happened there. And then so a few days later, this girl went to the news, and I was on the news and they showed the video of us fighting, and that was completely embarrassing because they made me look like a horrible person, but it's fine because everyone knew that I wasn't the bad person in the situation. But I was on my local news, and yeah, there was my video there of me fighting, and they made it seem like I was a freaking murderer or something, which I'm not. But they didn't get my side of the story, and they didn't know what truly happened. So anyways, when I got back to school after those four days, I was so behind and my grades dropped. I had A's and I went down to F's. Like, I wasted my time over this stupid girl, and that was the worst mistake of my life. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the people who have the biggest mouths are probably more than likely the weakest. Everyone should stand up for themselves, and if you're being bullied, you need to talk to someone and you need to tell them what's going on if it's to the point where you don't want to live anymore, because that's not right at all. I promise you, I've been in the same situation and I know how bad it hurts, but nobody's worth your time, because in a couple of years, especially if you're in high school, you won't even see these people. Like, they won't mean anything to you. You'll probably forget they even exist, and you have a whole life ahead of you. Every single one of you are worth something, and you're all beautiful, and don't ever listen to what people say, especially if it's negative. Like, just worry about yourselves, and if you're bullying people, worry about yourself too. Don't worry about what people are wearing. Don't worry about what people are doing. It's sad that people are so judgmental these days. You can't even go to school and like with sweatpants without people judging you, and that's just wrong. If people want to be the way they are, then just let them. Everyone's their own person, and you never know what kind of person people are until you actually get to know them. For instance, there's this girl in my science class, and I think she's freaking adorable, and she has been through a lot in her life, and I always call her adorable, and people are like, why are you calling her adorable? Why are you lying to her? And she gets sad. Like, when I let her read my essay over bullying, she started crying, and that breaks my heart that people are so mean to this little girl. Like, I'm doing everything I can to make her feel better and be there for her, and that's what people need to step up and do. Help people if they're down, and don't bring others down because you're insecure. Worry about yourself, and don't try to bring people down with you. If you have problems, go talk to someone else about it. Don't bring other people down because you hate your life. It's not fair. It's really not fair. And another thing that bothers me is people feel ugly just because they don't look like a Victoria's Secret fashion show model. Like, I understand. People are all different sizes, and just because you're not a size 0 doesn't mean you're not beautiful. Everyone is beautiful in all different sizes. If you're skinny, you're beautiful. If you're fat, you're beautiful too. It does not matter. Like, everyone is beautiful. Like, I don't look like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm not skinny at all. Like, but who cares? Everyone is beautiful in their own little ways. Truly, you're all worth something, and life is way too short to be unhappy and worry about what people think. If you're in elementary or high school or middle school, you're being bullied, like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna grow up one day, and you're gonna have your own family, and people won't matter to you. So never think something so serious to the point where you don't want to live anymore, or you want to kill yourself, because life goes on and things happen. But just stay strong, and everything will be okay. And if any of you need anyone to talk to, I'm always here. I gave you guys my email. It's CELINEASEWELLESEWELL@yahoo.com, and you guys can email me if you need someone to talk to. I also have a Kick, but it's really hard for me to kick people back. I have so many messages on Kick, but it's CelineNicole33. And I really thank you guys for giving me all this support and stuff. You guys mean everything to me, and I don't know what I would do without you guys. You guys are awesome, and I love you guys so much. Like, you have no clue how much I love you guys. And I read all of your Kicks. I read everything. I read all your comments. I read everything. It means so much to me. Like, you just won't ever understand how much you guys mean to me. But thank you for all y'all's support, and I hope you guys get at least a little bit of advice from this video, and I hope you guys just stay strong, and just remember, you're beautiful.